hitters are back, man. Y'all know how we do, man. Big H's. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Amity.
I'm your boy Morrow.
Man, it's been a while. Alright, man. Salute. We gonna get there.
Before this video start,
I'm not happy.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, don't cover him up, gang. Damn. This little bro fault. I ain't know.
man, we got Wrestlemania Night 2 review, man. What? In all honesty, though, this was an incredible 2 nights of WrestleMania, man. We dropped night 1 yesterday. Y'all been running it over 300 plus before a day, so y'all been going crazy. Y'all already know what this video gonna do. This coming right after the video done recording. We dropping this.
Thank you for 200 subs. I don't
Yes,
think you said that.
Right before WrestleMania 2. So yeah, man, we finna go ahead and jump into WrestleMania Night 1, man. What we had to kick the show off. Night 2, my bad. See, I'm frustrated already, and I ain't even talking about the...
It's all good.
I don't even want to talk for real at this point. I'm just like...
That's history in the making.
We got Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
He don't want to talk on the video.
That's shocking.
Well, yeah, so we kicked it off with who?
Brock Lesnar and Omos.
Brock Lesnar and Omos. So we knew this was going to be just one of them 2-3 move matches. I ain't expect much from it. I just knew it was going to be suplexes. You know, Brock was eventually going to overcome the big man. And, you know, as our man said, you know. But throughout the match, Omos dominated him, though.
Yeah,
like, he was throwing him around.
It reminded me of Braun Strowman versus Omos. I mean, Braun Strowman versus Brock at whatever, No Mercy or whatever it was, when Brock was just dominating him. Yeah. I mean, Braun was dominating Brock, and then Brock pulled it out.
1 F5. Just like what happened tonight. 1 F5.
Yeah, so that's kind of all it was. You know, Omos dominated most of the match. Brock Lesnar had to come back, hit him with an F5 and won. Is there anything else?
He lose all his big matches. That's really it.
Lost to Bobby, lost to Braun, and now Brock Lesnar. So
this Brock match is overall for me. It just doesn't feel up. We're used to like hard hitting Brock matches. You know, it being like a lot of offense, just a lot of near fall stuff like this. That's just.
Brock got to be.
It just didn't seem like a normal Brock match.
He got to be in there with the right people for it to work, like a Roman Reigns or Drew McIntyre or Rey Mysterio. He got to be in there with the right people. Omos isn't a person, even though Brock is a great wrestler. He can't just have a match with anybody. Like they gave this match a B.
Yeah,
I don't know what they was talking about, but y'all got anything? It wasn't really much to say.
It was a good win for Brock, man.
It was just one of those matches where Brock was trying to hit a hard move, and at the beginning it was just showing he's too powerful, too strong, too big, and then it's just that point in the match when he finally starts getting that offense and starting to knock him down. He hits the move that he's been trying to hit, like when he wanted to hit that German. It took him a while, but he finally got it.
Yeah, so
I was shocked when I took 1 F5, but
Brock beat most people 1 F5.
Besides like Roman, who kicked out of 6 of them,
bro. So y'all ready for the next match?
I don't want to hear that man's name in the main event. I don't want to hear it.
Y'all want to hear the next match? Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville.
Fatal 4-way women's showcase match. This one wasn't as good as the men's one, obviously, because the women are not that athletic to make it that, you know, much fun to watch. But
damn, way to shoot them down.
We love the women.
My bad, but like it just wasn't.
You on some heel shit right now.
It just wasn't as exciting as the men's one. Like it was mid. Plus, I knew Shayna and Ronda would dominate this match anyway. I had them winning from the jump. As soon as they announced on SmackDown, but they got announced in the match. They didn't even have to earn it. You knew they was winning the match. So I ain't care for it for real. So yeah, I don't got nothing to say about that one.
It was mid.
I mean, Liv Morgan she always impressed me. So yeah, that's something else I like about it. You know?
Well, Liv Morgan and Raquel were my pick just because they're over in my opinion. They both have athletic ability. It would have made sense for them to win.
I mean, but Ronda and Shayna Baszler going against damn near any team is that's just
it's unfair, bro.
I don't like seeing overpowered people win a match they shouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't really have a problem. It was just predictable. Like, I mean, Some of these tags like Chelsea Green and something, that's a thrown together team. Shotzi and Natalya thrown together.
All
team.
of them thrown together besides Ronda. Shane and Ronda thrown together. They never teamed in WWE before.
But they are.
I know the history. I get the history, but
Four horsewomen.
all them teams thrown together. The tag team, the women, I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna say too much.
But the match was
in
mid.
WWE.
You want to hear our opinion on our tag team division for the women and the titles? Go back
Get rid
to
of
our
them.
previous video.
Go watch that tag team women's video.
Next up, we got we go to a mid match. To
Ronda and Shayna won that match, by the way.
Yeah, they won. Whatever. We got the Intercontinental Championship match: Gunther versus Drew versus Sheamus.
Probably my favorite match on the show.
I knew this was going to be match of the year caliber, match of the night caliber type match.
Fight of the year. This wasn't a match. This was a battle, a war.
Man, a lot of chops, a lot of like just
drop kicks, big boots, knee lifts,
physicality all over the place.
Claymores, everything it was just brutal. I loved it.
Now, I did think Drew had a chance, or Sheamus would have to pin Drew to win the title, because Sheamus isn't pinning Gunther. It's proven that he can't beat him. But Gunther actually won and retained the title in a really physical match. He was like, that man, he's got it, bro.
Yeah, and throughout the match when he was missing for like 30 minutes, I'm like, I feel like he gonna win because he was missing throughout the entire match, and normally they just pop up and win the match. So that's
finesse the win.
But the way the finish was crazy. Power bomb, Sheamus on top of Drew, and then got Drew for the win. So
a lot of near falls when Gunther wasn't in the ring. I mean, you had Drew hit the Claymore, Sheamus kicked out of that one. Sheamus hit Drew with a couple rope kicks, kicked out of that.
Yeah, it was physical. I liked it, man.
That's my favorite match of the night. There were a lot of good matches, but this is my match of the night. Y'all got anything else to say on that?
No, I wasn't mad about the finish. Gunther retaining was good because I feel like they want him to become probably the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. He like the third longest reigning. So
Honky Tonk the longest, right?
Yeah, Honky Tonk, man. Yeah, so they probably trying to have him break the entire record, which would be cool.
I wanted Sheamus to win Grand Slam.
I did too.
That would have been cool.
I had Sheamus getting this moment, but Drew took the L, so that's not really surprising though. Drew haven't been that serious since losing the WWE title, so.
All right, man. Next up, we got the Raw Women's Championship. We got Bianca Belair versus Asuka.
It was a little underwhelming. I thought it would be better than it was just because the wrestler that Asuka is, and Bianca is not that bad in the ring herself, but the match didn't live up to my expectations. It was a decent match though, good spots. Asuka didn't get to use the mist. She tried to, but she missed. But yeah.
I disagree, bro. I liked the match. I thought it was a really good match. I feel like they had really good chemistry. I thought for a second Asuka could pull it out. Like she had because Bianca wanted that last year's WrestleMania. So I'm like, okay, she's been champion for a year. I think it's that time to drop it. But
maybe we was just going off of people been champion so long, it's time for them to lose.
Yeah.
And we weren't thinking about
I didn't want Bianca
the real reason, why shouldn't they drop the title? Like, it's a real reason behind them her not losing the championship. But I was thinking on that, it's been too long. Like, it's some time for something fresh. Yeah. Like you mentioned during the show, this was supposed to be the WrestleMania of title changes.
Yeah.
I called it a WrestleMania reset, kind of.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, all right, this is the image of wrestling we've had in WWE. And this is just a whole new, fresh start. Just clean slate.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
but Bianca retained.
Cool match.
Like I said, I want Bianca to win. It was a good match. Hit the KOD, get the 1, 2, 3. Had the heartfelt moment backstage with the little girls that were out there with her for entrance.
Cool moment for the EST. WWE, she built different. She hit different. I'm hitting that different.
That boy Tez though, might be in your heels, bro.
It's all good.
Alright, so now, next up, Snoop Dogg and Miz came out. They were talking. And, they named the attendance, all that type of stuff.
Then named the combined attendance for the 2 nights.
Right.
Which is over 161,000.
And then I'm trying to remember. So they were talking. I think, did Shane come out after that?
Miz talked to Snoop about how he wasn't ready for the match that he was put in by Snoop yesterday, and how his $10,000 suit was torn together. And Snoop Dogg was like, "I'm sorry," and then Miz is still, he's like, "No, I'm not sorry for that. I'm sorry for this." Like, so you hear, "Here comes the money," and then Shane O'Mac coming down to the ring.
What happened though?
What you mean?
How did Shane do what he did to himself? Like, how did that happen? He did a leapfrog. He came down and then he fell one way and then he fell another way. Like he fell two ways. Like he snapped his ankle or something. Like that was a legitimate injury. He injured himself.
Botchamania is gonna be.
Oh, yeah, he already posted. It's crazy because the Botch guy, my boy, shout out the Botch guy. That's my boy.
He needs to shout us out,
man. He go crazy, but Shane, he legitimately injured himself trying to do too much at WrestleMania. You trying to get in the ring with a ring veteran like the Miz, even though the Miz wasn't really ready, but and I'm pretty sure Shane would have beat him if he didn't get hurt. But yeah, man, that was a crazy scene. That wasn't supposed to happen. I could just tell the way the angle was when Shane got hurt. The camera angle went off of him, and it was just on Miz, and Miz was just running around the ring. So. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen, bro. That was he got hurt.
But then somehow Snoop got in the mix. Snoop
sloppy.
Yeah, I mean
Snoop should stay out of the ring at all times. Snoop like that was so sloppy.
Man, Snoop hit a people's elbow 1, 2, 3. Snoop pinned the Miz at WrestleMania.
The Rock rolling over in his grave right now.
Rock's still alive, bro.
In his fake grave, whatever. But that wasn't a people's elbow. That was an elbow drop. That wasn't.
Could have had a grave for somebody's title run, but no, that ain't happening anytime soon.
So that was a little weird, but I like Snoop. OG, it's his land, so I guess he gotta get his own. I'm trying, bro.
It would have been cool if it was dead right. It was just all slow but yeah, I don't know. That's just the goofy part of WrestleMania, but.
Man, y'all done? You got anything to say?
I don't care about that.
We got Brood Edge versus Demon Finn Balor.
One of the highlight points of the night, man. Hell of a Cell match. The Demon returning versus the Rated R Superstar. Man, this was a good match, man. It was physical. It was, colored, coordinated weapons. The chairs was purple and red.
And that's the shit that bugged me because it's just like, okay, great. You finally get rid of the red gimmick cell, so thank you for listening to me because I stated this in multiple videos and you remember which ones. And it was a long time coming, but they finally got rid of it. But then they bring out the color coordinated gimmick weapons.
I didn't get that. I don't know if they was thinking like maybe that don't make the weapon look more dangerous.
You were talking about if you seen Orange Table turn that off and then they pull out a purple table.
They put out a purple table. It's like,
well, it wasn't orange, it was purple, but
still colorful.
It just made no sense to me. But I mean, overall, like I said, the color coordinated weapons aside, it was a good match. Got a lot of good spots. You had Edge just throw the ladder at Finn Balor, and you just see his head bounce back from the hit.
Yeah, he was leaking. He busted him open.
He was busted open. The doctors come in, and Edge just gives him this weird stare of like, "I'm ready. I'm ready for this match to continue."
Yeah, it was a brutal battle, man. Finn went for a coup de grace off the top of the cell, like Edge
threw a table.
Yeah, that would have been brutal if he would have hit it.
That was hurting my ankles when I saw him just go coup de grace right through the table.
I was wondering why that little thing was right there.
On the
that
cell.
that little part. Because I ain't never seen that before inside Hell in a Cell.
Imagine I do that now going forward the rest of the way. It's like, oh, you want to climb to the top here? We made you little sections to step on.
It's crazy because Finn was on the top rope, then he jumped to the cell. I'm like, what are you doing? But yeah, Edge, the veteran that he is, man. Edge hit him with a brutal concerto. It makes sense, man. They did that to Beth Phoenix. Edge ate one of them a couple of times. So it makes sense for Edge to the group that he started to finally end the rivalry inside a brutal structure that way. And I felt like Finn should have won it because I felt like Finn was the one that needed the victory, but I wasn't mad about Edge winning either.
Yeah,
it's Edge. I can't get mad about anything that happened with him at this point.
Like, the Judgment Day is cool and all, but, like, when it comes to big matches, besides Rhea Ripley, they don't win big matches. So.
Yeah, your boy Dom, man, he got his ass whooped last night with a belt. Literally got his ass whooped.
Yeah, someone else needs to get their ass whooped tonight.
Nah, we didn't get that.
Oh, no, that's next.
It's next. So, speaking of what's next, we got the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. We got Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Now, the Usos have already lost the title. They've already lost the titles last night.
Put that one up again, man.
Last night, man.
The one should have fell.
Cody Rhodes comes up through the elevator.
Incredible interest, as we expected.
A lot of pyro.
I was disappointed. I thought he'd have no pyro.
Yeah, they gave him his standard pyro. He lied to me. You're gonna expect a great, crazy amount of promo.
People were making pyro videos and shit, just like giant explosions of
like
pyros.
It was just his regular. It was the first one, and then the one at the ring. It was like 3 sets.
Well, no, they had the one that was going when he did that, and they were doing their thing, the little gold sparkle.
Yeah, it was like 3 sets. There's 3 sets of promo.
Yeah.
But we gotta mention Roman Reigns' entrance, man. They started out with the pianos. They was doing his.
Well, to go back to Cody real quick, went out by his wife, his kids, or daughter, his mother.
Moment, family at ringside. Dusty looking down. Cheering on his son.
Had John Huber's son Brody, who for those who watch AEW have recognized him from over there as -1, part of the Dark Order there, because John Huber, Brody Lee led that stable, so I thought that was kind of hard.
A few people that watched AEW,
That's crazy. Cody did that. Brought his son over to WrestleMania, and
Cody
he's looking out for his kids still. That's crazy.
Cody handed him the weight belt that had, you could see a whole paragraph inscription wrote on the back of it.
They got that belt. They've been talking about that belt for a little while now. How it's gonna get made.
That was a cool moment though, having Brody Lee's son out there front row. But back to Roman Reigns.
The thing with his daughter, that was adorable. Just holding her and everything, letting her feel the atmosphere of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I love how she knew it was just right.
That's gonna be something she remember when she get old. Like, I was at my father main event at WrestleMania. I was a kid, a baby. I didn't even know what was going on.
I was pointing to all you guys, and I didn't even know what was going on,
bro.
But yeah, so Roman had the piano. They was playing his entrance off the piano. That was cold. And then he had his entrance, obviously the normal Roman Reigns entrance. And you know how Roman is. He don't really take a lot of his opponents serious in the beginning because he's so confident in his abilities.
Bro.
So he was, toying, playing around with Cody for a minute. It got serious, though. It was a good match. Obviously, we knew the ref was going to go down. We knew interference was going. Solo was interfering so much, so fast. Like, grabbing the leg, hit him with a chair in the ribs. Like, he was just involved so much.
He was getting away with a lot of it at the start, but the ref later on started to catch on. Like, once he got him with that weight belt, he knew.
He heard it. Like you said, he coming in the ring and then he on the ground. Like, how that happened?
Oh, bro.
But yeah, so
he got ejected.
Yeah.
A lot of things. The Usos came down. The losers came down.
Yeah, the new tag team champs came down.
Yeah.
Got some little payback on Roman as well. A stunner and a haluva kick. But it just Solo just the enforcer, man. Cody had him locked in. He hit one crossroads. He had him locked. He was finna go for it. He hit him. Then he hit him with the second one, right?
He hit him with a couple.
Yeah. Then he was finna go for another one, and then it was like Paul Heyman hop on the apron to distract the referee. Solo come up with a hoodie, Samoan Spike. Rest in peace to the late Umaga, man. A Samoan Spike to Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns full momentum off the ropes with a brutal spear to win the match and retain the undisputed title at WrestleMania.
Man, that threw me off, bro. That really threw me, because we've been saying this since we came back, like in August.
Months before WrestleMania, we was literally booking
while he was still injured.
Yeah, we was booking how Roman was gonna lose it, how Cody was gonna win it.
Yeah.
How Cody should have won it.
Yeah, it just, that loss kind of, to me, like I said, the initial loss, I wasn't mad about. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I wasn't mad about Roman winning. I was mad that Cody Rhodes didn't win the title.
Oh, I'm mad that Roman won.
And when I
he
say
needed
that
to drop that title. I'm done with it.
I don't hate Roman Reigns. I like Roman Reigns. But I wanted Cody to win the match. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit.
I'm tired of Roman as champion. Drop the belts and leave for a while. I'm tired of looking at you.
Man, I mean, it's like I agree with you. I agree with you. It's been 3 years. I agree with as far as it's time for a change. As far as the world.
You guys listen to us on the videos. Every time we mention something, you make it happen. You did it with the cell. You've done it with everything else. Please. Get the belt off of him and have him go away. I'm tired of it.
He's gonna lose. Like he's gotta lose.
Will he lose?
He needs to lose now. He should have lost tonight.
Will he lose though? We thought he was losing. We was 100% confident he was losing tonight.
He needs to lose. I'm done.
Well, he's gonna lose at some point. We just
don't
know. We really don't know when.
I'm starting to think he's gonna retire with the championship.
Think he next Bruno? Except Bruno only defended his title like 7 times.
That's not possible in this era.
I'm for real. If this man's still champion next year, I'm done. I'm staying strictly AEW. I don't watch WWE no more.
Right, you just sticking to your flips and super kicks and Canadian Destroyer.
At least the flips and super kicks at least give multiple champions, not the same one for 2 years or a year or whatever the hell. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see the same dude as champion for over 900 something days.
I feel like
he should have lost it back at Clash of the Castle to Drew.
I don't think this is the video to be talking about AEW. I feel because the thing is,
this shows right here why people go from WWE to AEW. This right here.
AEW is for the ones that enjoy what they like.
Yeah, seeing different people as champion, a unique setting, a change of scenery, not the same champion for almost a year now, or no, 2 years, going on 3.
I'm not completely. I was like, damn. There might be a method to the madness though.
No, there's not. He shouldn't be champion.
Jason, I'm gonna tell you, bro. There's a method to the madness. So Cody Rhodes, since he came back, he's been talking about he needs to win the title, all this, right? The hunt is always like he's still like in the hunt. He's still chasing. He lost the match at WrestleMania. Okay, cool. But there could be a bigger story. There could be something that happens in some type of character development that goes. This could be an ultra swerve. Like we don't really know where this could go. So we just got to keep seeing what happens.
I knew where it should have gone, and that was Roman losing.
But it could be something bigger. There could be like a swerve or something. Like we don't. The Usos just lost the tag titles. So we don't know. Roman might go on a rampage, start losing his mind. We don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, he ain't got to lose. He champion. What do
No. I'm talking about the family just crumbling a little bit. I don't know, bro, but I'm just saying.
Anybody going on a rampage, it's the Usos. They lost the tag titles. It's just all about Roman Reigns is the man. Like, he's the standard bearer.
Now, they did say this, though. Like, they want Roman Reigns to go down as the greatest of all time.
He really in the modern era, he is the greatest champion already. He will not go down as the greatest of all time.
I'm talking about that's kind of what they're pushing. That's what I'm saying. They're kind of.
There's no one greatest of all time. He will be in the upper echelon.
I know, but that's kind of what they're going. I've seen something where they're saying like they want him to go down as the.
But we know that
everybody has their opinion on who's the greatest of all time and all that. Like we could debate, but.
Half of his title run consists of someone getting involved. You want to be the greatest of all time, fight your own matches.
He's a heel. Though.
I mean, Gunther a heel. He don't cheat. I get it. It's like
You can be a heel, but also don't have to cheat every.
It's like match. I don't know. With Roman, a lot of people ain't really that sold. Like his character development definitely got better over the last 2-3 years. But a lot of people not really sold on Roman being that man though. Like Cena did it for 20 years, 15 plus years.
Right.
Roman been in WWE, 7-8 years?
Since like, well, it's been over like 10, 12 years.
Ain't nobody held a title this long in this generation, never will again, but it's like...
He started the pandemic and he just became champion.
People not really still sold on him being the guy though. Like, I am.
Yeah.
I believe he the man. Like, I've seen the growth. I've seen Roman be literally shit on the microphone, and then he came into his own on the microphone. I've seen not even just the microphone, confidence, his aura. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, and this is the only nice thing I'm saying about this dude is I was fine with it.
The only night. This is arguably the greatest of all time.
I mean, he's just tired of him. I mean, you gotta, you know.
Like, don't get me wrong. When he turned heel and the way it was going, when he changed his music, had this whole thing with Bloodline going. Yeah, I was behind it. I rocked with it. I was a fan of it. But there's a certain point in time where enough is enough, and I'm literally getting to that point. He's been in. Well, first off, he's been in how many WrestleMania events? Practically every single
7,
one,
8.
except for from 31 to now, except for 36.
Like 7 or 8.
He's literally been in every main event from WrestleMania 31
since he
through
started
30
at WrestleMania
through 39. He's literally been in every one except for 36 because of during COVID. And every time he's walking out champion. Like, I'm tired of it.
It is a rerun though. It's the same thing. He win the main event. He hold the title.
It's like I'm on Peacock and just watching the same thing over and over again.
Like I'm me personally. I'm not. You know, I'm tired of seeing the same thing too. But it's like
I want to see a change of scenery. I want to see someone else hold the belt. I want to see the belt split up.
It's
we have a guy who's barely on television defending his championship. That's why his title runs as long as it is. This man's spending more time on his damn couch or filming a movie than he is actually defending the title.
We gonna see where this goes. Comment down below, man. Let us know what y'all think about WrestleMania.
Comment down below if Roman needs to lose the belt. I'm tired of it.
Jason, he's gonna lose the belt.
He needs to lose it within like the next week.
That's not gonna happen.
Vince signed me. I'm gonna go kick his ass. I'm having to
Jason, if you they're gonna make you job out to him.
I ain't jobbing for nobody. That man's losing his titles.
So you would tell Vince, hell no, I'm beating Roman Reigns tonight.
I ain't gotta tell him that I am. I'm gonna win the shit no matter what.
With no go off script. If you go off script and like if you an enhancement talent for just say you got a job out to Roman and you tell Vince like, or you just go off script, bro, Roman a real. Now you going off script.
He might
now
do
Roman
that
can
to
do
you.
something to you that you know it's no consequence. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta stay on script, bro. Roman not. We look at this on TV and we think it's sweet. You get in the ring with Roman Reigns, you getting right back out the ring. You step in the ring, you see face to face, you getting back out, you leaving. Bro, I get in the ring with Akira Tozawa, I'm stepping out the ring. That's a real world class athlete. We not built for this, man. We built to sit right here and talk about wrestling.
I'm in the gym and stuff, but I ain't built for that.
I don't want to take no bumps, man. I don't even want to fight Stone Cold, and he can't even walk for real.
So, man, congratulations to Roman Reigns.
I ain't congratulating him.
You know, I'm shocked. I'm not mad. I'm
shocked. A part of me believe you really wanted to see Roman retain the title, though.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, why you say that? Bro, you been seeing me this whole time.
Me and him, the whole match are literally waiting for Cody to pull it off.
Cause I'm just saying, you wanted Cody, but a part of me believed, cause you still heavily invested.
I told you, I'm not investing no more.
I thought you say this storyline was still decent though.
No.
I said it wasn't good no more.
No, I'm saying, I want to see where it goes. Like, I want to see where it goes.
No, I just feel
I'm not investing no more because, like I told y'all, if you don't lose the title, like there's nobody else unless the Thing beats him. Other than that, I don't think he's ready yet. Other than that, I don't really care.
But yeah, man, that's WrestleMania night too, man. I don't want to talk too much more about this show. It was a great show, but the main event kind of frustrated us because we had Cody Rhodes. Obviously, y'all see, I wasn't gonna do this. I'm burning this T-shirt.
Come on, bro. No, I'm burning the T-shirt.
I for real didn't even want to record, but I recorded for you guys. No, I for real didn't want to.
I ain't gonna burn it. I paid like 40 for 35. I ain't gonna burn the T-shirt. But Cody, man, you gotta get it together, man. We supposed to be going to Monday Night Raw a couple of weeks time.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna go to Raw and see him as champion. That's OV. Now you're losing.
But man, make sure you hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Drop in the comments, man, if y'all happy about Roman Reigns still reigning supreme, or if y'all wanted Cody Rhodes to win the championship, man.
Wow, this is like when Brock retained at WrestleMania 34.
Yeah. Help us get to the road to 300 subs by SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's how I'll go by August. We need 300. I'm your boy Morrow.
I'm your boy Emily.
Money making Jada Pod, get it out. And we out.